Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Civilization Beyond Earth. So, when we last left our... what would this be? Colony, I guess? We were getting a mine built, and we had just done something incredibly dumb and moved this guy off of the site that he was digging up. So we're going to move him back, and next turn we'll get him working on that improvement again. I want to keep exploring up to the north to see what we can find. It looks like we might have a bit of a coastline, so... but it does continue on a little bit more north. What are these? Fruit. Okay, take your word on it. Those don't exactly look appetizing to me. So taking a look around, I think we are going to go with the, what is it? Purity? They're the ones that use the floatstone. Just because we have so much of it around, I think that's kind of the route we're going to take. There's a lot of it around that it's all easy, pretty easy to get. You know, it's just, that seems like the right decision to make. So we will, of course, be building our... oh, what do we got here? We will, of course, be building our technology kind of in that direction. We have a quest decision we have to make here. Several new ventures wish to establish their operation near us. Several new ventures wish to establish their operation near our territory. They provide different services that may be useful to us. Kegungan? Sure. Provides 2 culture and 2 science to any city that establishes a trade route. And Farbase 1 provides 2 energy and 2 science to any city that establishes a trade route. I have to say, I mean, we get the science either way, so that's kind of out of the question. So it really comes down to, do we want more energy or culture? And to be perfectly honest, I value culture more than energy.
You have discovered a station. You can establish trade routes with stations to receive various supplies that your people may need.
Okay. Okay, so they've established over there, which is fine. I didn't really have any plans of building anything over here right off the bat to begin with, so that works for me. What else do we got up here? Let's keep exploring to the north. Oh, right into the miasma. That's going to be a bit of damage. Alright, next turn. There are a lot of these damn sea dragons near here. Alright, we just finished building something. A soldier, right, that's what we were building there. Let's get a trade depot built so that we can start trading with Kyugin. With this place. These orders. Okay, they just took some damage. Let's get them out of the miasma. And we have a soldier. We're just going to set him to guard our city for the time being. Don't really have much else for him to do. He'll probably escort our settlers, too, once we're ready to establish our new city. Which I think will be the next thing we do after this trade depot is built. Just keep heading up north, see what we can find kind of out on this little spit of land that we seem to have. Lots of basalt and, well, how much basalt? Well, only one thing of basalt, but fungi and coral and all that other good stuff up here. But I don't think that's really going to be a good place to set up a city. Not enough land and not enough water resources to make it worthwhile. Alright, so he's done constructing that mine for us. We do own these things now, so let's get him out there to construct a plantation. Oh look, more floatstone. It's only a 2 stack, but still, it's something.
Our engineering groups have discovered a new efficient method to build and deploy satellites. Once constructed, you can launch a satellite to the orbital layer, which will allow you to project abilities or firepower down to the world below. Choose its final orbital location carefully, as it cannot be moved once deployed.
Alright, so thank you, Mr. Advisor. And then we researched ecology, which is definitely good. We can use the miasmic repulsor, but yeah, that's an orbital unit though. It only lasts for 10 turns, which I know could be handy, but I'd kind of like to just remove it completely. But this thing is important. This is what gets us our food from the desert, which is going to be very important considering what we have for terrain around around here. So let me see, we need to choose some more research. What did we just research? We just researched ecology, yes? The ability to clear the miasma would actually be... Let me see, how much is the miasma really blocking us from doing what we want to do right now? Not a ton, but if I want to build over here, being able to get rid of it would definitely be handy. How long is it going to take me to research that? That's 29 turns. That is quite a while. What else can we do? That's the Xenomass well. We don't really want that. What we want is the ability to... Floatstone Quarry. That's what we wanted. Let me see. Oh, wow. The Terrascape gives me +2 food, +2 production, +2 culture. Though the maintenance is incredibly high. Still, that would almost be worth doing. And at the very least we can get the Floatstone Quarry, though I don't think it would really give us anything that we can do with it. Alright, is there anything else that we can research that we need right now? Our scientist advisor is recommending this, which I can see. It gives us a health building, which our health is starting to drop a little bit, so maybe that would actually be the better choice. So let's do that. That way we can get our health back up. Because especially if we were planning on establishing a new city, that's going to be quite the drain. Alright, your expedition teams salvaged the wreckage of a crashed satellite of some kind. It was relatively intact after falling from orbit, resulting in many useful scrap materials that give your city of Megan a boost of 80 production. Awesome. Alright, so we have another quest decision. There were survivors aboard the spacecraft. They were human once, but now they are something different. We are calling them the Augmented. Like us, they settled a new planet. But where our world sustains life, their world was harsh and violent. They tried to adapt by incorporating technology in their flesh, but in the end, even technology would not let them thrive in their new home. The Augmented wish to live on our world. Shall we grant them the refuge in our cities, or shall we let them fend for themselves on this new world? So I can grant them refuge, which would be purity and supremacy, or I can let them settle on their own, which would be harmony. Well, we've already established that I want to go purity, so let's do that. Alright, production. What did we just... Oh yes, we finished that trade building. So let's get a trade convoy built. That'll only be one turn. And we also have another virtue that we can develop. Let's see. I'm almost thinking if we're going to be settling in the desert, we might also want to put some points into prosperity, rather than just focusing straight on knowledge. So let's start down that track as well. It's splitting out a little bit, but luckily, unlike Civ 5, where do I open that up again? Virtues. Okay, so unlike Civ 5, you get bonuses for going wide as well as tall. So if you go tall, you get these bonuses. You get the synergy bonus, so that for prosperity, it's plus 10% growth in every city, plus 1 health in every city, and plus 50% orbital coverage. But you also get bonuses by going wide. For instance, you get a free virtue at this level, you get production and energy at this level, so on and so forth. So it's a lot more viable to spread yourself, out rather than focusing all in one place. But we have another quest decision. With the depot now built, we've been able to amass an adequate surplus of resources. The question is, what to do with our abundance of goods? Do we send it to our factories, or allow our merchants freedom to trade with it? So let me see, I can get +1 production from my trade depot, or +1 energy. I value production over energy. If we are to grow in strength, then literal growth is required. We shall put our excess resources into production, so that we may reach our future even faster. Alright, so with that done, what is our next step? We have some units that need orders. We want you to get to work on a plantation. You just finished digging that out, so let's do some more exploration over here. And let's send you up kind of this way to get around the miasma. Oh wow, a 10 floatstone. That's a lot of floatstone around here. Not a lot else out here though for resources. There's some silica, there's some tubers, some resin, some fruit, more tubers. The tubers would actually provide a pretty good source of food, so maybe this wouldn't be a horrible place for a city. I have to think about that. Alrighty. Next turn. Alright, more production. So we have our trade vessel. Or trade convoy, sorry. I hope I built a trade convoy, not a trade vessel. That would have been a rather nasty mistake. Alright, so how much desert do we have around here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4... Alright, so building the vivarium would actually not be a horrible idea around here. How are we doing for workable tiles, though? Yeah, you see, we really don't have a problem with workable tiles at this point. So that's maybe not the best use of our resources at this point. An ultrasonic fence would actually kick these damn dragon things away from my city, which wouldn't be a horrible idea either. What else can we build? Should maybe start thinking about a colonist, actually, so let's start doing that. We have an explorer over here. You can go away. Alright, where's my convoy? I want to establish a trade route with Kyugen. And that will give me +2 science and +2 culture return. So let's go ahead and do that. That seems like the way to do it. Keep exploring along the coast. I'm really interested in maybe setting up a city over here. We have even more tubers. So this is looking more and more like it might be a good place to set up. I mean, you have the desert, but with that Vivian thing, we can turn those into productive tiles. Plus, with the plantations, we're getting like 5 food from every one of these tubers. That's a lot of food. If we set up like right here, we can hit, I think, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we could hit all 3. This one wouldn't be till later. But I think this is actually going to be a very strong candidate for our city. I was thinking over here, but you know what? With where I am now, I've already kind of got this area locked down, and I can colonize it at will. This area up here could come into contention with Central over here. So that might be where my settler goes when he gets built. You've already moved. Alright, everybody's already moved. Alright, let's do a little bit more exploration around here. Kind of interested in what's out over this way. Even more tubers. Very tuber-rich area. What do we got over here? We have a wolf beetle, some fungus, some feraxite. Yeah, lots of little deposits of feraxite around here, but nothing large enough that I would consider going supremacy. And we got another lander. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? The Pan-Asian. Okay, I'm gonna butcher this. Apologies to anybody who is of the Asian descent. Daoming Sochua? Daoming Sochua. I think that's right, actually. Alright, I didn't butcher it as bad as I thought I was going to. Or maybe I did, and I'm too dumb to realize it, which is probably a safe bet. Alright, let's see. I think we might be getting close to an alien nest over here, so I don't want to move too quickly. Because I don't want them to kill me. What do we got up here? Lots of these canyons around, which are not exactly handy. See, we have some gold up there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, but if we set up right over here, we get access to even more floatstone, more tubers. Yeah, as tempting as the gold is, I think this is still going to be our potential city founding spot. Oh, we got another landing. And who are you? Who are you?
Sputnik, Slawiańska Federacja pozdrawiaje Tybia.
General Vadim Kozlov of the Slavic Federation. Greetings, friend. Alrighty. So, we have some bugs near us. That's never a good thing. Alright, let's, wow, even another 10 floatstone. Holy heck. Okay, yeah, unity is, or not unity, purity is definitely the way to go. I think that's as high as they go is 10, as far as resources are concerned. And those, from what I've gathered, are not exactly common. More miasma, more tubers. I think this area is going to be an area of contention between me and these guys. That just seems like a thing that's going to happen. Okay, so you've finished building that plantation. Let's get you up here. Oh, we have a siege worm. They are never fun. Alright, what is a quest? Worm killing. I traded my life for my leg when I met the great worm. Now with all the fury and courage this cripple can bring to bear, I hunt. I hunt the earth drinker. I hunt the worm. Alright. So I would need to kill that siege worm, which is not a thing that's gonna happen, I don't think. So, yeah. Hopefully he stays where he is and doesn't want to come over and say hi. Okay, so we now are nice. Have a route that we could send over land to Mandria if we wanted to. Who else still needs orders? You do. There's the Ark soldiers. Yeah, if we establish up here, we're gonna get nice and close to them, and they're not gonna like us for it. There is gonna be war between me and the Ark. I can almost guarantee that. Hey. Hey, okay. For a moment there, I thought they were about to shoot my explorer. I'm just like, hey, that's not nice. We got another landing. Who do we have? Freeland.
Come, Mr. Haban. The Commonwealth welcomes you.
Okay, the Hutama of Polystralia. Alright. Well, I seem to have gone a little bit far afield from my base. Maybe we should kind of backtrack and uncover this area. So let's start working on that. Oh, wonderful. I'm right next to a damn sandworm. The spice must flow. Anyways, what can we do here? Move over this way. Actually, again, I'm kind of doing the same thing. I should maybe start looking over here to see what's colonizable. Because if I do come up here, I'm probably going to colonize, like, up here and then to the left. So, alright, next turn we'll turn them around and start looking over this way. Station discovered. Oh, okay.
When you go to war with the soldiers you have, make sure those are the soldiers you want.
Okay, so we have our farmer lab and our cyto nursery, which is good. You have discovered the Church of Dawn's Light. Church of Dawn Lights provide +1 food and 3 culture to any city that establishes a trade route. Alright. Oh, they established right there. Actually, that's good. Because that provides a little bit of a buffer between me and Mandrina here. Anyways, let's avoid the big tunneling worm of death. Instead, go back this way. That's right into the miasma. Nice. Alright, we have another virtue. Since we're about to establish an outpost, I think picking up homesteading would actually be a good idea. So we're going to do that. Because, yeah, food is going to be a little tough to start with. Okay. So, now that we have... What do we just pick up? Genetics, that's right. Let me see. I could pick up that. That would give me the purity. A gene vault, which is +4 food. And plus 10% growth in all cities. So 10% growth in all cities and plus food. 23 turns to research, though. That, do I think that would be a decent one to pick up? Because, again, growth is going to be kind of important. What's this genetic design? A gene garden, which is, well, I need 2 levels in purity to be able to do that anyway. And an ectogenesis pod? There we go. Oh, that gives more food from farms. That could also be very handy. I don't know. This isn't as easy as it is in Civ 5, where it's just like, okay, I need to go along this line, so I only have, like, a couple things to choose from. Okay, what do we need most right now? We need to be able to turn hostile environments into, into environments that we can actually gain an advantage from. And I'm thinking the genetic mapping might be the way to go on this one. Alien preserve. Yeah, because that would give, as I said, that would give me the gene vault. Though, is that really worth 23 turns of research? I don't know what my other options would be, though. I could potentially head over to terraforming, plus 10% food carried over after city growth, and plus 1 energy from dome improvements. Not sure what a dome improvement is. But it would also give me the ability to actually mine this floatstone. As well as this terrascape. Okay, terraforming is the way to go, I think, on this one. Because, yeah, we want to, we definitely want to be upgrading our tiles. Though, as I said, this is rather expensive. It's a 6 energy maintenance cost. So we'll have to, think of ways to produce some energy. Anyways, next turn. Okay, so now let's kind of try to head down along this way. And kind of go underneath where that worm is. Oh wow, there's the first decent deposit of Feraxite I've seen, and it's a good one. What do you get when you Oh yeah, so mining the floatstone actually gives you plus 3 energy all on its own. So that could actually benefit by, like, when I set up over here, I'm getting, you know, plus 3 energy, plus 3 energy. So that gives me, like, 6, which in itself pays for one of those really good tile improvements. At least that's my thought. Alright. Let's, these damn bugs are... Oh, wonderful, there's a nest there. Might be about to lose that explorer. We'll see. Let's go see. How close am I to that? Yeah, I'm within 2, and there's aliens close by, so I think I'm about to... take a shot to the face here. Yeep. Nope, they're alive. Alright, get away from the nest. It's not a good place to be right now. Okay, we're gonna circle around the Church of Dawn's Light and try to head back down around the southern coast. And then we'll head north again once we're clear of that alien nest. Because there are a lot of aliens over there. It's rather terrifying. Okay, so we have another plantation built. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's see here. Well, we can't build a quarry there yet. It's suggesting I build generators here, which I suppose makes sense. How are we doing for workable tiles? Yeah, they're up over there working that one. Why is there a difference? Oh yeah, because of the satellite. Right, I remember. Alright, you know what? Might as well build a generator there. Well, actually, wait. Hold on. Maybe not. What is the... What is the maintenance cost of a generator? Generators. That's not going to tell me. Awesome. Alright, that definitely needs some improvement. Alright, well, I guess let's head over there, and then we'll check the maintenance cost before we build it. Okay, so you guys are, as I said, we're going to swing around the bottom of the church there. And we'll bring these guys over here to do some more exploring, kind of to the left side. Ah, these damn bugs. Luckily, they seem to be fairly docile until you get close to their nests. That's a lot of miasma. Alright, well, I'm not really going to be able to move through it any other way other than to just do it. So we'll take some damage and then we'll have to heal up later. 65 turns. Why am I at 65 turns? I thought that was a lot less than that. Maybe terraforming is not the way to go on this one then. Oh, there is no maintenance cost to a generator. That's actually kind of handy. We want to build it there. You know what? We might as well. Gives the robot something to do, or the worker something to do, and then we can maybe tear it down later if we have something else that we want to build there. Okie dokie, let's, okay, I don't really want to move through the miasma. So we'll kind of move down here, and then we'll kind of come up through that little corridor. And that will hopefully let us, have a look at what's kind of in this black area over here.
You can found an outpost with your colonist. Outposts eventually grow into cities. An outpost will prosper when founded in a location with plentiful food. So choose a location with food-producing resources or grassland if possible. Move your colonist to a fertile location and found an outpost.
Alrighty, so we're ready to start moving our colonist up to where we want to found our outpost. And I'm thinking it's going to be over here. There's just too much floatstone over there to deny, especially if we are looking to build a city. Lots of tubers over here. Okay, this is going to be the area of our next city. I just want to get them moving up there quickly, because I want to make sure that we can actually take that area before they do. So let's start moving them out. That'll take them a little while to travel, but that's okay. I'm not in any hurry. We have another explorer. And, okay, so now with him built, what do we want to build here? We probably want to boost our health. So I'm thinking the Cyto Nursery... Actually, wait, the clinic gives me the exact same thing, right? That also gives me +1 food from marshes, which I have a few around, but that's not really the main reason I'd be building it. Alright, let's get a clinic going then. That seems like the way to go. Alright, Megan's grown, and we are ready to keep moving these guys towards their new home. Let's see what we can see around here. Doesn't look like there's going to be too much to colonize to the left there. That's okay, though. I might even drop a another colony in here. Maybe as our 4th colony, just to kind of... It wouldn't link these up per se, but it would definitely give a little bit more of a continuous border, which would prevent somebody from coming in here just to separate my empire on me. I don't know if the AI is that smart, but it's definitely something to keep in mind. Alright, what do we got? Oh, why did I stop in the miasma? That was really dumb. And then again, going through here, there's really not a whole lot of a choice. It's not like the miasma is hurting all that much, but still. Probably less than smart. Alright, we'll move over here and then we'll move up north, where there's a little less miasma kicking around. Alright, that's really all there is on this side. Well, there might actually be more stuff up north here. In fact, I'd be willing to bet that there was, but not too much, because you can kind of see the coast curving inward over here. Either way, that seems like a good place to stop for the 2nd episode of the Beyond Earth Let's Play. Hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. Any comments or feedback you can leave in the form of a like, dislike, or comment below is greatly appreciated. So long!